Good morning, day 645. It's 3.4 degrees and we're gonna do 5 minutes. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Well, we got it done. We finished. In my head, I wanted to do, I only mentioned it to one person, just someone that's run before. I said, I'd like to do, well, first Strava said I was going to do 5:12 or 5:21, one of those. And I did, and I told him I wanted to do sub 5, so I want to do below 5 hours. And I was 5 hours, 1 minute, 27 seconds, so I was pretty close. It was a little emotional at the end of it, just doing something like that. It's harder than you don't prepare for it no matter what, because when you're running by yourself, you're running at your own pace. You may run to speed up, but you run at your own pace. But when you're running a marathon, when you're running with a race with everybody, you try to run your own pace, but the people around you are going faster, or you think you should be faster than them, and you play mental games. Is what I always do when I do anything. So yeah, after I ran for, I think I kept running for about 32, 33 kilometers, and then I just started getting cramping in one of my calves, and I'd run a bit and it would just feel like it was going to indent, like I was going to cramp, so I stopped and walked for a bit, and I ran, and I stopped and walked for a bit. So it certainly took some time, the last 10 kilometers, the last 9 or 10 kilometers, but we got it done. I don't have it on Strava, because for some reason I was running, and I really do think something happened. I was running, and my Samsung Health started and my Strava ended, and there was a person in front of me looking at his watch, and he wasn't more than 30 or 40 feet away from me, maybe even less, and I really do think mine caught his, or vice versa. So I have some on Strava and I have some on Samsung Health, and there was a little bit of time in there where one didn't catch, the Samsung Health didn't hit it, so it doesn't look like a full marathon. Now, the ticker says it's a full marathon on my online, and I know I ran a full marathon, but it would have been really nice to see the entire thing on Strava, because I paid for the service, so I'm going to delete that. I'm going to cancel that today. I'm not going to run for a little bit, have everything healed. I got 2 toes that are quite injured, so they're gonna have to regrow. But my friend's friend, she said she wants to run a marathon next year, and she's like, well, I'm gonna run one. I'm like, okay, well, I'll do it. And she was quite surprised that I said I was gonna run a marathon, since I told her I wanted to die about 35 kilometers in, which I did. I was in rough shape, but I always know it's going to be part 1 of part 2, and once I figured out how to do it, I could do better next year. So that's the plan, and I will do better next year by putting more kilometers in and training more. It'll be fun to see what I can do if I know what to do, or listen and do it right. But we're not doing push-ups today. We did our challenge this morning. That was brutal. More so the squats, the legs, the calves, and the back isn't 100%. So, but we're not doing push-ups today or tomorrow, because tomorrow's the day off. We'll be back on Wednesday to start doing them again. Hopefully, then I'll be able to go back at it. So I missed 2 days. So 2,700 push-ups I missed, but that's okay. I'm fine with it. I gotta work in a couple of hours, but thankfully I work at a desk, so that should be okay. And how many people do I tell I ran? Everybody that doesn't ask. Everybody that asks, I'll probably tell them too. I'm glad I got it done. And now I can say I did a marathon. Not by the time I was 40, but 43, that's not bad. Well, there she go. Well, that's your daily reminder to do hard things. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.